new, welcome back. If you are not new, my name is Maddie. I'm a Canadian doll collector, and this is my channel where I post about doll collecting. You will have to pay no mind to my hair. I just got out of the shower and it's tied up because it is so hot right now, and I dislike summer and it's gross and disgusting outside. So I have my hair tied up. This is a little bit of a series, I guess you could say, that I've been doing on my channel. I've done a few sort of things like this lately. I've been calling them dollhouse vlogs. I don't know if that's necessarily a name that's gonna stick, but that's the name that I've been using. Pretty much, this is just me filming myself doing stuff within the dollhouse that I need to get done so I can hold myself accountable to do it, and also so I can get content, because sometimes I struggle to think of video ideas. I hope this will help you, and if you have anything doll related or not that you've sort of been pushing off in your life, maybe we can do it together. That's always the goal when I do videos like this, because I think it's... Did you hear that? Oh, my friend left work. I am all for, you know, sort of working together, that sort of... I don't necessarily want to call it parallel play, because that's not what it is, because we're not, like, playing, but you know what I mean. Sort of thing when it comes to getting work done. I just think it's a good way to get stuff done when I'm doing it alongside a video or someone else that's also doing something, which is why I like to film these. I don't really know what else to say. This is going to be a big project. I'm looking at it right now. And, yeah. So, let's just get into it. So, you're probably looking at the title and going, what the heck does the elephant in the room entail? If you're a long-time Super Fun Dolls viewer, you will be made aware of a spot in my dollhouse that I sort of try to hide because it's a little bit disastrous. I always intended to finish it and put walls up and finish my dollhouse, but I never got around to it. And then this sort of just became an area where stuff sort of piled on top of each other, and now it's a great big mess and disaster, and I'm really embarrassed to even show it to you, but this is me holding myself accountable. I'm not gonna get this done if I keep pushing it off and putting a blanket there and hiding it, so be warned. Yeah. These were supposed to have walls up. They were supposed to be 2 extra floors to the dollhouse, and I never got around to doing that. And then what started as just me placing stuff here for the time being until I could figure out where to put it became me piling stuff and hiding it behind a blanket so I didn't have to see it because, you know, out of sight, out of mind, or whatever. And that is not clearly a very good option because now I have an even bigger mess to deal with. And we're hopefully putting the new walls up in the dollhouse soonish. So I do need to lock in and figure this out and deal with it. This is going to be a big project, so make sure that you have your fun drink. And let's get into it. I don't exactly know where to start, but I'm going to go over a few things. The main goal for this project is to downsize. So I have these 2 IKEA bins. In a perfect world, I'll only need 1, but I'm feeling like 2 might be the better route to take here. And my goal is to fit everything I'm keeping only in these 2 bins. Everything else needs to either get thrown out or go in here. This bucket here used to be filled to the brim with doll stuff. I went through it yesterday. The goal is that this bucket will be full of stuff that I don't want, and these buckets will have the stuff I want to keep. Hopefully I'll only need 1, but it is a lot of stuff, so I might need 2. Everything that's like already inside of something in terms to be organized doesn't really count as filling the bucket to keep it. Does that make sense? Like, this is my Little's Pet Shops. My Little's Pet Shops all live in here. I'm keeping my Little's Pet Shops. They don't need to be counting as filling the bucket because they're already organized and in somewhere where I know where they all are. So on and so forth. I think most of this will probably be sped up footage with me just coming in every once in a while to share my piece about stuff. So yeah, I have my iPad here. I'm gonna put on a YouTube video of some sort to get to work, and we can lock in and get to it. I was watching the I Dream of Johnny video about Mackenzie Childs while I was going through my other doll stuff yesterday, and I never got to finish it. So I think that's going to be our first video of choice while we get this done. I also think we're going to start on this bottom shelf here because it's a little bit less. I'm not saying it's less stuff, like it's still pretty bad, but a lot of this is like already in bins or whatever. So it's a lot of just going through and figuring out what's worth keeping and what's not, which is a lot easier than doing the top one where it's like just kind of a disaster. So we're gonna start here. These are my Build-A-Bear clothes. My Build-A-Bears don't really wear clothes anymore, so I think I am gonna sort through this and see what's worth like actually keeping for my Build-A-Bears and my dolls, because my dolls sometimes wear Build-A-Bear stuff, and what's not. And then I have a bin of other Build-A-Bear stuff that I was actually going through yesterday and got rid of, so I think whatever's in here that I don't keep, I'm just gonna put in there. So bucket is like super broken, so I feel like I should probably just toss it. I feel like I can use it for something for now. We'll figure it out. I have so many of these. I have such a doll box hoarding problem. I think for now I'm going to keep them and see if I can like use them for storage things. But like today, once I go through everything that I'm not using for storage purposes is getting thrown out because I do not need these many doll boxes. I might like take the tissue paper out of them and then like keep them in a different box, I'm thinking. But like I don't need this many doll boxes. I have so many, you know? crazy what happens when you clean. I found all my little penguin plushies. That's so funny. Obviously, I'm keeping these. I just gotta find a different spot to store them. Look at that. That's one shelf done. The goal is that I'm gonna put a wall like here, I think, down here. And then have the tiny doll bathroom. Can you see? Like right beside the outlet-ish. And then have like the tiny little doll bathroom. And then the rest is either gonna be like, for now I'm just gonna use the rest as storage. I had the idea to take inspiration from Christy, AG Takes Over, and do like a room of whatever I wanted to be at that particular time room, which I think is what I want to do with it. For now, until I can better figure out my storage, I think that's going to be sort of the storage area, and then this will be the bathroom. And I can set it up right now without the walls, I think, and just like run it by in my brain and see if it works. We now need to tackle the big mama up here, which I'm a little bit nervous about, but it's fine. We'll get it done. We'll lock in. I don't know why my tripod's so crooked. What's going on here? It's fine. We will lock in. We'll get it done. To go through this. I don't even know what's in here. Like, what is half this stuff? Oh, this is gonna be fun. Actually might cry. I didn't know I had this. That's my original dollhouse. Where did this come from? Who took this? Who's that at the bottom? That's so cute. That was the kitchen and the bathroom and the office, and then up there is Madison's room right there. That's so funny. I should keep this somewhere. know what happened here. Clearly based on the drawn on freckles, this was some kind of customization attempt, but like...
Yo, I'm really sorry, okay?
What is wrong with you? Why are you blue?
What exactly went down at this particular moment? I was like, oh, I can probably sell these My Life as dolls, because I don't need them. But, like, I don't know if I can sell her. She's blue. So look at this. What a throwback. Should I, like, keep it and do something with it? Future sewing project? I think I will. I've been putting all my craft stuff together to, like, go in my craft area. I'll just throw this with it. Not the hard lemonade. Who was getting drunk in the doll room? Me, probably. But why did I put it in here? That's so funny. This was from when I was in my DIY cover everything in duct tape and call it craft phase. I feel like I should keep this. This is an important part of my childhood lore. Jesus? Anyone in the market for a baby Jesus? I don't really need this, and I have no, like, want to keep it, but it feels a little bad to be throwing away baby Jesus, even as, like, a non-religious person. I just feel like there's something, you know, the part of me that grew up going to church is like, you can't do that, that's blasphemous, but, like, the grown-up part of me now is like, throw out the baby Jesus. You know what? We're just... Sorry. Don't send me to hell, please. We have this to deal with, which actually should be pretty easy because a lot of this has a home. It just needs to go to that home. That makes my life slightly easier. Da, 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 da. An empty shelf. Well, minus this stuff. This is about to go away though. Okay, ignore him, but I'm going to show you some stuff. This is a basic rundown of sort of what I want Gwen's room to look like. That's why I have it laid out. Because when my brother gets home, I'm going to bring him down here and show him where I want the walls. And then hopefully he can get on that for me. So this is just to show I want a wall here. And then this area, beside Gwen's room, will be Levi's room / also a little like streaming area. I do think I might just use this box and like put a little fake bed there or something, and then have the rest sort of be his like streamer section, but he's gonna have like his desk and his gaming stuff and all of that in here, and I think it will look really cool. And I'm gonna put like LED lights and all that. It will look really neat in here. Is where I said I wanted the bathroom, and then there'll be a wall there, and then this is stuff I'm keeping, but it's kind of like a disaster right now. I need to put this in the garage because we're having a garage sale, so all the stuff that I don't want is just going in there for now. Same with this. As you can see, this shelf here does not have a shelves, so I'm gonna wait until those are in and then like organize all this stuff properly. But for now, it's just all gonna stay where it is until I can do this, which will hopefully also be soon. That's the gist of things. And it looks a lot better in here. I'm not as embarrassed of this part. Hi, I'm waiting for the Noah Kahn concert to start. My friend sent a link to the Orlando day one. Very patiently waiting for that to start. But if you start randomly hearing singing and screaming or whatever, that is why. Anyway, it is time for me to end the video. My camera battery died and then my phone ran out of storage. It was a whole ordeal, so I had to wait to film, but I'm here to film now. Stay tuned for more videos where I like actually put the dollhouse together. I'm thinking about doing some stuff. I have 37 seconds to finish this before that starts. So, thank you for watching. If you liked the video, be sure to give it a like, do all the YouTuber stuff. If you can, leave a comment. If you did anything alongside me while watching this video, I hope you got it done. I have 17 seconds left. Have yourself an amazing morning, afternoon, or evening, whatever it is, wherever you are, whenever you're watching this. And as always, I will see you guys later. Bye! 7 seconds left. Ha ha!